What a beautiful night to go in the garage. What's up, dogs? Alright, got some things to go over today. Alrighty. So, as you guys can tell, we have some cars here. And there's some cars that are missing. So, we'll go ahead and go over that right now. Anyways, if you guys don't know who I am, this is GT Robbie, back on the vlog for you guys. Welcome to the channel. Make sure you guys subscribe so you guys can follow up what's going on in the channel. I usually like building cars. I like building pretty much anything in general, but mainly cars. But let's go ahead and go on. Let's go ahead and go over what's going on in the shop today. So, it breaks my heart to say that we have sold some cars. I do not like selling cars, but when I honestly have to, it comes down to having to sell them, you know, just financially. It's not like I really had to sell them, but you know, it was getting kind of crowded in the garage and I need more space for other projects such as my drift build, and we also have my Civic and a GTR. And as you guys know, I am not going to sell my GTR or my Civic, which was a teenage car of mine, and my drift build has been very successful, so definitely cannot get rid of that guy. As you guys can see, there used to be a car right here. It was my wifey's blue Audi that was sitting right here, and unfortunately it's gone because we sold it so we can get a better car. But also we have the 350Z here that used to be up on a lift, and now the 2022 BRZ that I bought from auction, rebuilt, which was one of my first videos on the channel. So unfortunately that car is gone, but you know, that was a very cool build, and now it's gone. It was a brand new car, and a guy came out here in Albuquerque, saw it on Facebook Marketplace because that's where I listed it, and the car just flew just like that with about only 5,000 miles, of course, so no wonder it sold so quick. But I'm kind of happy because at the same time I have more room for other activities. I have plenty of room to do whatever I want in this place now. We also did buy something else, which I'm going to show you guys soon. But more importantly, I did buy something really cool. I have a 21 KTM 500 Exc-F Dirt bike, which is 500 cc's of pure freaking throttle, which is sick. And I'm very happy with this bike because I'm gonna turn this bike into something crazy, which you guys will see soon. I did have another bike. I had a Yamaha. I had a YZ250F. That bike's officially gone because I sold that as well. I've been selling a lot of stuff lately, guys, but it's paying off because look at how much room I have in the shop now. So Dahlia's new car, which is coming soon, I'm going to show you guys, is going to be parked right here, and it's a beautiful car. I'm sure you guys are going to freak out about it. It's probably even nicer than this, to be honest. Ara and Tommy, what are you guys doing? These dogs are so destructive, but they're so cool. They're my little babies, huh? Huh? Where's Rocco? Oh, Rocco's over there. But yeah, you guys, I'm very sad that the BRZ is gone, but you know, it is what it is. We have more cars to come, and we got stuff that we have in store for, you know, more plans for these cars. And I definitely want to start working on that Civic up there. It makes me very sad that it's still sitting up there. But I think I have a plan for this car, which I will not tell you guys yet. But let's go ahead and lift up the Z. Like I said, we're gonna start working on the dirt bike. So we're gonna start working on this big guy real quick. Start it up for you guys so you guys can hear it. So what we're gonna start off with is doing an oil change on it, doing basic stuff, and then switching out a few parts that I just bought for it. Has a very quiet exhaust, which I do not like. I'm gonna have to upgrade that thing. I also got a cool headlight for it, which my YZ250F did not have a headlight. This one does have a headlight, so this is pretty sick. And it has a rear brake light, as you can see. So that's a plus. And this bike is street legal, so this can be rated on the streets, registered and everything, which my YZ250F did not. So what we're gonna do is do real quick, like I I do an oil change. I do have a few parts for it. I'll turn this guy off. First off, I did buy a full exhaust system. So this is the Yoshimura RS12 full exhaust system. So this is going to be very loud, very loud. This has a header as well, with everything I need. So this is going to be a very big game changer. The bike has to be tuned with this for this to work. And we also have other parts that we want to put on. Little things here and there. We have black Turner clutch cable and brake cables. We also have some black pedals, or seat pedals, feet pedals, whatever you want to call these. So these are going to look cool black, because these are originally just gray. And same with these are just gray. So that's going to add a nice touch to the bike. This is what we're going to put on right now. And we also have more parts too. That's not all I got, buddies. I got some Acre-Bis X-Factory handguards, white with a little touch of carbon fibers on them. That is freaking sick. This is gonna really be really sick, so I'm very excited for that. And the exhaust, of course, which I will change out when I feel comfortable with the bike. Right now, I do not feel comfortable with the bike. I need to get used to it, and then before I start doing more added power, especially this exhaust is a little quiet, but I can live with it for now. I do have a lot more parts coming in for this bike, so I'll show you guys once I get them. There's gonna be some bolts on the other side, but we have to get this skid plate off. So this whole skid plate has to come off either way, which looks like to be just some little Allen keys. So nothing crazy. That's a very easy skid plate to come off, actually. Just a couple bolts on the front end, comes right off. This guy should just come right off, just like that. Alright, now moving on. So I do have this oil change kit, which I bought online, which was like 40 bucks. Comes with everything you need. Even comes with the right amount of oil that you need with the filter. Pretty easy thing to buy, actually. This just comes with everything you need. Brought to you by KTM. So let's see, for instance, right here, we should have some oil in this container that has leaking oil out of it. That's not good. Hopefully a whole lot didn't leak out of that. Then we have a crush washer, and we have our oil filter. So hopefully this kit did not get compromised with that. A lot of videos online say it's a 13. So let's see. This bike does have 3 drain bolts, which is kind of wild, but that's what it has. Now we got oil draining out of there. This is our first drain bolt we have. Has to be done every 10 hours. That's what the manual says, at least. Now you just go ahead and clean that guy off, because you don't want any contaminants on that. I'm pretty sure this is a copper washer that we have to replace. So we'll go ahead and change that copper washer with the new one that they were provided. As you can see, we'll put that new one on there. Now let's take off our second bolt. This one has a little screen. Sorry about my dogs, they're out there barking their heads off. But who cares, right? That's why we have dogs, because we love them. So let's not forget it. We definitely don't want to crush this. And our rubber washer seems to look good on there too. There's one more bolt that we have to take off. It should be easy enough. It's kind of underneath the bottom. I can see why it needs to be all drained. Quite a bit of oil coming out there anyway. Alright, well that's our third one right there. We have 3 bolts officially off. Now what you want to do is go ahead and take off your oil filter. Kind of rock the bike around a little bit too as you do that. There will be a little bit of oil in there still. Our oil filter is right here. And we just found our perfect size of hex key. A little oil coming out of there, obviously. Maybe I had just done it, but it's best practice that I do the oil change and know exactly when I did it, because I do not want to have problems later on down the road. When you buy a bike or any other kind of vehicle, you should always do an oil change, which is always recommended, because you just don't know when they did it. Good practice is what you need to do. Alright, cool. Still a little bit draining out there, so I'll just let it drain for another 10 minutes, see what's up with it. I'm just putting on these bolts back in. Pretty easy to put back in. Just one thing you gotta watch out for. Put it nice and straight. Definitely don't want to strip these. Crazy that KTM has 3 drain bolts for an oil change. It may seem kind of tough, but it really isn't hard at all. I got this bottom one. Clean this guy off a little bit. Cool. Those bolt in very easily. Now, as far for the oil filter, we're gonna have to tilt the bike over, fill it up with oil, and then once you tilt the bike over, put the oil filter in right after in the oil port. Alright. This might be good for any bike, but all you gotta do, the bike is tilted over. See that little oil filter where that goes? This is the part where you just pour some oil in there. Now we'll do this the right way with a funnel. Brand new. Slide it in there. That's good to go right there. So ring looks good on here. Just gonna put that guy on there. And you're just gonna tighten these little bolts up. Not tight at all on these. These are still very, very, very small bolts. This block is made out of aluminum. You will strip it if you go too tight. Raise the bike up, and then we'll get some of the oil poured right back in. I heard it's good to tilt the bike over like this on several videos, because they said that the oil flows better to the heads and the valves and gets them all lubricated instead of starting the engine dry with oil. Which definitely makes a lot of sense to me. Let's go lift this 230-pound bike up. Alright, now it's time to pour some oil in there. This should be, the bottle that I bought online is supposed to be the perfect amount you'll need. I mean, this is supposed to be the perfect amount, 1.2 liters, so all I know is it better be. Looks like it came up a little bit on the top, which is what we want. Do want it to come up a little bit. Let's see what happens. I think it was. Cool, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna change out these little pedals, or whatever you want to call them. These are gonna be changed to black, and they're gonna be the Turner ones, which look like they have a lot more grip than these other ones. And they're wider too, so they're bigger, which is pretty sick. So let's go ahead and take these off, get these bad boys off, and we'll be good. So on these, it looks pretty simple. There's just a cotter pin that you just gotta take off on this side. Pretty sure that's all you gotta do. Once that is off. Shit. Damn, I can't even imagine trying to get that back in. Finally, shit. Cotter pin is off. Let's see if we get this off. Before we put our new one in, let's detail this a little bit. Clean that guy off real nice. So, now we're ready to put our new one in. Let's get her on. Perfect. All right, let's get that cotter pin on. Well, that definitely looks way nicer in my opinion, with the black foot pegs compared to the silver. So let me go ahead and get the other side on. We'll be done. Alright guys, finally got those foot pedals on. Took a little minute to get those on, but they're on. And those are black, of course. And they look very sick. Very cool compared to the stock ones. So give that nice black color. Now we gotta do the handles, which are chrome. Go ahead and do this one first. This is the brake one. We got the clutch and the brake. So, let's go ahead and start disassembling this, shall we? This is already kind of loose, wow. Not gonna need this anymore. Tie off, which is only being held on by a zip tie anyways. An ugly yellow zip tie. Oh, that came right off. Easy peasy. And this will just go right here. Nice and simple, guys. Looks like we're gonna have to utilize this little piece right here. Oh, which doesn't look bad. Cool. Got that black Turner products on there. Sick as hell. Obviously, you can tell the other side's gonna get the same treatment. Good. Alright guys, we got the black Turner clutch and brake front levers on. And let me tell you, big difference. Beautiful, beautiful. And as far as that, I do have another surprise which came in today. And it is a full fairing kit, all white, from the Exc-F company. Now this is pretty cool because obviously we're going to change this whole color of this bike to white. And that is pretty cool because I do not like this orange color. I mean, I did like it at first, but now when I look at it, I'm just like, damn, this thing needs a change. And obviously it's gonna match all white. It's gonna look perfect for this setup with my hand guards, which I do want to install right away as well. So now that we got our black clutch and brake pedals, I mean handles, whatever the hell you want to call them, and then we got our foot pedals black, we're starting to get some with this bike, guys. So yeah, let's go ahead and install this brand new Exc-F stuff, and I'll show you guys the result. Also, I forgot to mention, I do have a brand new all metal skid plate, which I love all metal skid plates more than plastic. So we got our brand new air filter for it as well, along with our new fork seals, which we got to get installed, but I'm not going to install those myself. I'm going to take it to the shop to do that. And we also have a brand new badass Denali, that's what you call them, Denali H7 headlight. Freaking sick, guys. So obviously you can see this is gonna go right in the front right here. It's gonna look freaking sick, but it's obviously gonna look better than just it being mounted like that. So I'll show you guys the end result once it's finished. Well, let's go ahead and start with the easy stuff first. We have these little pieces right here, which are very easy to get to. seat is off. This guy should just slide right off. Yeah, so we're not removing the whole thing of this, only removing whatever's on this side, so pretty easy stuff actually. So this side has to come off. So now that we took off the tail light, we're going to move on to putting on this air filter. It's supposed to be pre-oiled and everything, so let's get this brand new air filter installed because we definitely need it for our new system. So let's see how this goes. Oh yeah, easy as that. Alright, cool. So this is supposed to go in there just like so. So this air filter right around this, just like that. We should be good to go. So now that that is in there, it should just clip right in just like so. I would imagine that a lot of this needs to be tucked in a little bit. That should be good. This is pre-oiled from the factory, so should be plenty of oil for it to breathe. Throw this nasty old one. You can see the difference, green versus black. How nasty that one was. Cool. Well, we're pretty much all ready to get our little fender on. Let's go ahead and get the rib piece on. It goes straight through. Well, the wiring goes straight through to the bottom. This will actually go around here. Freaking badass, bro. Can't really see the orange in the back. Well, I guess you can. But it is a KTM, so you'll always remember it as a KTM, boy. Beautiful. Now I can put stickers or whatever I want on it. But yeah, this is looking pretty dope. Shit. The front end is orange still. But obviously, only 2 more pieces to go. Oh, and the front fenders. Good to go, honestly. So I think what we'll do now is we'll do these bottom fenders real quick. That should be it. This part should be somewhat easy to get this bottom piece off. It probably has a few screws on the bottom. It should be very easy to handle. I know this is, it should just come right out. Oh, yep. It's really not being held on by much. Got a little plug right there. There we go. So we do have an ignition on this bike, so we have to make sure we transfer that stuff over. You can see this is our brand new headlight mast that we're going to be using. And then we also have a few more bolts. I'm going to take off this little guy. This looks like 4 easy bolts, so that should be very easy. lights already on, basically in the front. Honestly, not a whole lot to do, just a headlight. Let's see how that goes. Should be a very piece of cake with that. Got a bunch of wires that we got right there. Cool, so we're trying to install this Enduro headlight. Cool. So we have little bolts everywhere that we gotta figure out how to use. Looks like the bolts go to the front. Simply just put some washers through both sides when you're installing the bolts. If you're installing this headlight, it is a plug and play one, so it's very worth it. Instead of having to spice all kinds of bullshit. This one's just install, be done with it. Got that bolted up. I gotta tighten these real quick. Doesn't take you much just to tighten this up. Cool. It's finished. Now that is ready to go. So now we gotta bolt it up to the headlight, the new one that we have, which is the new one that I bought, of course. Like I said before. So this should easily just go up to the back. Now, oh, that looks so sick. All right, cool. Now that we got that in, same thing, mount them exactly how we did before. So that's how it's supposed to look. As you can see, it's all mounted up. We got screws all through the back, everywhere. So put a screw through there as well. One of the factory screws that were already on the headlight. So that looks good. So now, all it takes is putting this guy on. It should be a piece of cake. What up, dude?
What up?
What's going on?
Getting working?
Yep, I'm just finishing my headlight install right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it started freaking raining over here, dude.
Is it?
Yeah, it started raining over here at my house.
Bad or what?
It's still kind of sprinkling right now, but it was coming down pretty good.
I could start heading up to your house.
I don't know if you want to come over here, it's kind of raining. Man, you're anxious, ain't you?
I am. I just finished everything. I looked at my crew and everything.
That's just
My
like,
crew is good.
oh yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna just have to do a flush when I take it in.
I was just like, I'm ready. It seems like it just stopped now.
Okay.
If you want to start heading over here, come on. Come on down.
Alright, sounds good.
Just be careful, man.
Trust me, I will.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be going crazy because my bike still needs some stuff.
Yeah. I feel it.
Okay.
Alright, cool.
Alright.
Alright, later.
Later.
I'm gonna get back to you guys when this is done. Alright guys, so thank God we got this headlight in. It is all strapped up and ready to rock. So hell yeah, looks like it's gonna be a very bright LED light. Hell yeah. I just gotta get these little turn signals off. And we'll be cherry. Very easy to install these. It's typically just, honestly, very few bolts. So not bad at all. I do not mind having turn signals, so let's just throw them on. A lot of supermoto guys say screw it, no turn signals, but not me. I think having turn signals is pretty important. And we're done. This has honestly been a very, very easy install. Damn, I think that's it. Now we just plug this guy in, hook it all up. She's ready to go. I've never had a more successful install in my life. Just kidding. Yeah. Cool. So now, like I said, plug and play. Right. Wow. Freaking sick, dog. Oh my god. That's f***ing sick. Now last but not least, we have our Acre-Bis handguards, which I do need to put on because I am not going to get rocks thrown at my hands. Get my eyes just here. See what the hell is this guy doing out here, Doc? Get him! Elijah! What's up, bro? Damn! Bike looking dope, bro. How does it feel to be riding it again?
Feels good, bro.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Elijah got a 06 ZX6R. Look at him go. Damn, son. That bike's barely running.
Huh?
It's barely running.
It's barely running.
It's so old.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
I know.
Does it make you feel like you're riding on a dinosaur?
It's too old. You can't work on it.
Look at my bike, bro.
Damn.
Go check it out, bro. Tell me what you think.
Damn, dude. It's like a completely different bike.
It looks different, huh?
That's crazy.
It looks like you're only in the same bike. That shit looks sick though, huh?
Sick.
Hey! Get back. Get off my GTR. Get! It wasn't too bad. It turns on and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me show you how bright it is. I was trying to put on these handguards real quick. I want these on. This is the last thing to do and that's it.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's it.
Neat.
Look how bright it is. Yeah, watch, look.
Oh god.
Shit's even brighter.
It's like a spotlight.
Bro, that shit's blinding. It looks like a little mini Harley or something. It looks aggressive though.
It's like a spotlight.
Yeah.
It's gonna be blinding.
Yeah.
You're gonna be blinding people.
Yeah, bro, it's pretty bright. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, you know that shit looks cool though.
Dude, it looks so nice.
Yeah. It looks so much better than the orange. The only orange I have now is this little thing. And then back here too. Under here, it didn't give me the parts to change this out under here. But you can't even see it.
Yeah.
A little bit orange, ain't too bad.
That gets dirty anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Stuff that's flying.
Shit looks sick, huh?
Yeah.
That white looks so much better. I love it. Makes me feel like I can rock this bike now. Yeah. It didn't take me that long. Oh, I forgot my skid plate too. I gotta put on my skid plate. Making
put that up.
making a Supermoto one build vlog real quick. Oh, except my wheels. I don't have my wheels. But those will be on. It was cool because when I was taking everything off, I was like detailing everything too. So I cleaned it all inside. So it's nice and clean inside and everything.
Nice.
So it actually worked out pretty good. And then these are nice here. Look, these freaking
Oh, you put
blacked out.
These are new?
Yeah. You only live once, my friend.
That's what I feel like when I'm riding it.
You know what's sketchy about these though?
What?
These end clothes right here. You get in a wreck and your arm falls through there, you're fucked.
Oh yeah, that's
Breaks your whole hand. It's so dangerous about bike.
I know. Like, yeah, you have some cards.
Yeah.
So nothing gets your hand.
My arm!
Crap.
Oh my god!
What you gotta worry about?
See, look how tight that is. And that throttle's free. I need these because these are good for your hands. Whenever rocks are flying at them.
That's the other one I saw. It was like, how you gonna feel when you're in the hospital after you crash on your bike? And it switches to this guy in the hospital bed
and his arm's broken. He's like all bandaged up and shit. And he's like, nah.
Wow. That's terrible.
Doctors and nurses all pushing him in the bed. He's like,
That's terrible, dude. How come when I get a bike now all I see memes about
I
bikes?
know, I'm just cracking.
I know. I see all kinds of shit about bikes now. Alright, almost finished. Just gotta do this one real quick. Wow, my bike transformed, huh?
I know.
Looks even better with those. Shit. Doesn't it?
It does. Now imagine the exhaust and shit on there.
Oh, that's gonna be ridiculous, dude. Look at that little carbon fiber there.
I know the carbon fiber is nice.
Shit, man. Quit playing with me, Elijah. Hell yeah. That's a dream supermoto build right there. Built on a weekend. I really need to get used to my bike first before I throw on an exhaust. But what I have to do is to tune the bike. Once you throw that full exhaust on, there's an ECU underneath the seat. You just hook up a new ECU to it, and you got like 10 maps that are preloaded on it.
Yeah.
So it's pretty easy. It looked like it was gonna be all complicating.
But no, just like
Just like that, she's done, bro. My goodness.
a couple of days.
I know. Oh, dude. My bike's smashed. Oh, that's where that other bolt went. God.
Is it?
I lost the bolt a while ago, and I was like, where the hell did that bolt go? Now I know where it went. Actually. Do you like the white bearings better?
Yeah, the white. The white's nice.
White's
It's honestly
sick.
way better than the one.
It is, huh? Told you.
It is clean.
She's all finished, guys. Got the Acre-Bis handguards, Acre-Bis full fairing kit. We got the Turner skid plate, whatever you want to call it. She's ready. And the Denali H7 headlight, looking sick. Now we just gotta wait for our supermoto wheels and we'll be good. Alrighty. Well, me and Elijah are about to go riding, so wish us luck. I'm sure we're gonna come back alive, so we'll see you guys on the next vlog. Peace.